it's Yasmin and welcome to my first ever Artist Alley vlog. I am so excited to finally start doing this. I was going to start doing this at least a month prior to an event that is literally in 11 days. It is the 1st of April and the event is on the 12th of April. So excited. A lot has happened, as you can probably see if you pay attention to the background. I have moved a little bit. My bed got a little bit smaller, so anyways, just to get out of the way. But I am so excited to finally start this. But like I said, I wanted to start this early, literally back in January. But when I realized when I first started it and kept making little clips of stuff that I wanted to do, it was because I had a list of stuff that I needed done, but every clip was literally in January. So by the time I done all that, I had everything done and ready, and all I had to do was just sat around and wait until the event happened. Well, that was also almost 2 hours long of video already, and the event hasn't even got here. So I decided just to wait at least, I was going to say at least a month away, but since I have everything ready, or almost ready, there's still a little bit of stuff that I still need to get ready. I decided just to go ahead and start now. And kind of just briefly tell you what the event is and all that. But what I'm going to do in the Artist Alley vlogs, I will show clips and stuff. Well, not in this vlog, but in future vlogs, I will just at least do just show clips of me working on stuff or talking about what all I need to get ready, and then the days or on the day, because with this one is all the way in Nashville, which is an hour and a half away. So we will be staying in a hotel for the Friday night, and then Saturday is the event, and then we'll stay again Saturday night and then leave Sunday. So the plan is I will just show clips and all that, but I will also show clips, mainly the clips of at the festival, saying and just giving y'all updates, how everything's going, how are you looking with all the all the people buying stuff and everything. And then either that Sunday or that Monday, I will just summarize the whole event and put my thoughts and all that, and the experience and everything, and how it went well. So that's something that I'm going to be doing too, but not yet. But I have worked on so many things. I have bought so many things. Not really bought so many things. I'm looking at it, but I'm not going to get it because it is super heavy. I did have a little claw machine, but it was so slow, and the music would not turn off. Once you put their coin that it came with in it so you could play it, the claw was so slow and the music would not stop playing. After I tested it out just to show my dad how it looked and all that and how it works, that music kept playing over and over again for at least over 5 minutes. And so I looked and see how to turn it off, but they said I needed to go to the lofilow. I don't know what it meant, but I watched the video and it said that I had to literally cut one of the wires that goes to the music. And I was like, yeah, we're not gonna do that because I don't trust myself, and I may end up cutting the wrong cord, so we're not gonna do that. So I ended up just buying me a vending machine, an actual vending machine, like a gumball vending machine. It was on sale too, so I was good, so I bought it on sale. So that is going to be something new. I'm also going to be showing off some new things. If I just scoot my camera, and as the video plays right next to me, it is me just showing off what the what my booth rough graph, I think that's what I'm going to call it. It's my booth rough graph. Before I add anything on it, like the paintings, as you can see, it's just the stands, and then just little stuff on the tables that so I can figure out how I want the table to look like. So that was back in March. I can't remember what day, but then March, I'm trying to think. I know it was like a week from today. We also set it up again, and just so I can see how Zeus is. And Zeus is our little puppy, but he's a big boy. Just so I can see how he is with painting, with all my paintings up, or how he is with everything, just so I can see how he will act at a festival, because we're not taking him to the Nashville festival, which I will get into that, what is it about, but there is another event that's going to be in June that I'm going to, and it's the Pulaski Sundrop Festival, and it is closer to home, so we're thinking to try and take him there, so then we can start taking him to where we go. And he was doing good. All he did the whole time, I had it set up for like at least 20 to 30 minutes or so, and all he did was literally just laid under the table. That was it. We only had one incident, but it was no one's fault, because Rennie was playing with Zeus, just keeping him occupied and all that. But he had one of his little toy balls, so when she went to grab it, he didn't go where in the middle of the table, so he went right next to the leg where the cloth is very low to where he can get clothes hang. He got clothes hang, and stuff fell, and then my drink fell, and then all that. But other than that, everything went well. We know that he is going to be on a leash either way, so, and we're not going to be playing with him like that anyways, because we'll be, at a festival with other people and all that, and other booths, so we can't let him run around. But there is like 2-3 minutes away from that Sundrop Festival, there is a dog park there, so if he gets really hyper and wants to run around, then we agreed that Dayton and Rennie could take him to the dog park, let him run around to get him tired, and then, you know what I mean? Anyways, so that's what I did. That's what we also did. I also was just working on all the picture frames that I needed to remake. I also ended up making 10 duplicates of the Itachi glass painting. I also got new thank you bags. I also had to remake some business cards. I just had to do a lot, and I ended up doing a lot in January, and I wanted to show y'all the bits and pieces, but it was already 2 hours long, so I decided not to. But anyways, I am actually have started doing art commissions, glass painting commissions. I posted on my Instagram, as I probably have this video posted. I have posted it either, I can't remember now, but I am, as of the video right now, I am going to be posting it on either the 3rd or the 4th. So, very excited. And so, once you see this now, you will know that it's already on. I already have it posted, so excited. Anyways, But I have been wanting to do art commissions for a while, but I just did not know, where to start, how to set it up and everything. But I finally decided to do it because after realizing any glass paintings I have made, the custom ones, are literally just an art commission, but not really thought of being an art commission. So now I am officially doing art commissions, so that's very exciting. So now let me actually get into this whole video. So the event, like I said, is on April 12th. It is called the Nashville Cherry Blossom Festival, which is when people, what their little saying is, Japan comes to Nashville for a day, and it is the most experienced thing in my life that I've been to. I can't describe it, but oh my gosh, it is so amazing. Like when they said Japan comes to Nashville for a day, people that are people like singers, dancers, even small popular chefs come to Nashville for a day, and it is the best experience if you need that experience, because I have been wanting to go to like an anime con or like a comic con, but going to the Nashville Cherry Blossom Festival is literally like going to a comic con or an anime con, but not in a building, but on outside. It's just, I cannot describe it, but if you have nothing to do on April 12th, I don't know why I'm telling you, because as soon as I post this video, it will probably be after the event, but still. It's always on the second Saturday of April, so you need to try and go. But like I said, they have so many things you can do there. There is like a section where there's 2 sections, I believe. And one of the section is where I'm going to be at, where it's just all like vendors and the artist alley, what you can call it. And it's just vendors selling anime stuff or Japanese related things. And then another side is like where you get to learn about the culture and then the arts and all that, and like all like just people that are from Japan, they'll come and just talk about their experience and all that. And people that were from here that moved there will come back and talk about their experience by being from America that lives in Japan and all that. And you get to try like real Japanese food. I told myself this year, I didn't try a lot last year that I went, but this year I am going to try to, and hopefully. But yeah, there's like also a sumo wrestling place. There's also actual like people that learn to like show how to use like a samurai sword. I can't remember what that little part is called, but it's really interesting to watch. I watched it and it was really cool. But this is going to be my 3rd year going, but my 2nd year of being a vendor. And last year I kind of was hesitating, thinking if I'm not going to do great at this festival, but ended up almost making $500 in one day. So this, I know I'm not going to have no issues. I'm going to do good. But yeah. Oh yeah, they also have like a the performance. I didn't even say all that. They have like some crazy and coolest performance ever. Also some singers, dancers, and also a cosplay content, which is really cool. And it is really fun watching people doing the cosplay contest, because all their cosplays look so good. So yeah, I am still so excited. But like I said, since it's the 1st of April, I'm not really gonna show anything besides either the 11th or the 10th when we're all getting ready, packed up to go. And then I'll of course make a clip about updates about in the hotel and all that. And then mainly focus at the festival and then all that. But I am so excited for y'all to join me with this adventure, and hopefully I don't freak out whenever I'm trying to record in person. So yeah, I will see y'all probably later, like I said, either the 10th or the 11th, us getting ready. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and make this little video, and I was trying not to go over 20 minutes, so because there was not really much for me to talk about or show you, because like I said, I got almost everything ready. Everything's all packed up and ready to go. The only things I need to worry about is I'm not making any shirts this year. Last year I made my store name on a shirt. I painted it, but ended up not going well because it got apparently on everyone. So this year I'm just going to do like little badge holders and lanyards. So that's what I'm just going to do. And then, but I do need to get the lanyards for all of us, or something to hold a little badge. So I need to get that. There's also some other things I need to get. I need to get some I keep thinking that I want to make something to put in my vending machine just to show what all's in there, but I decided I'm not going to do it, so it's just going to be waiting until I've been to the festival. But I think that's it. Like I said, I have worked on everything, so there's nothing really me to show y'all, just to tell y'all that everything's ready, everything's packed up. But I think that's it. Just waiting until I make more clips of us getting ready. So like I said, it's either the 10th or the 11th, because we're leaving the 11th, so it may be the 10th where you'll see me next. So either way, again, I can't wait for y'all to join me in this journey of vlogging at artist alleys. We're not artist alleys, artist vendors at festivals. So I am still, like I said, as you cannot tell, I am scared and nervous because I have not videoed myself in public before, so I am kind of scared about that. But I am just still so excited because the festival is almost near, and I'm so excited. So yeah, I will probably see y'all the 10th. So I'll see y'all then. Okay guys, I am in the hotel. Hold on, as you can see, we are in the hotel, and I didn't bring my tripod to hold my phone, so I'm literally using 2 pillows. But I didn't really film a lot of us getting ready and packing everything, so here is that. Don't worry about all this hair. I'll worry about it tomorrow. But yeah, it was pretty handsy. We did end up having to get a rental, so we had to get it and all that, and it was just total chaos, so I didn't really film a lot. So I just filmed a little bit of us heading to the hotel, as you just saw, And so I am still so excited about tomorrow. I don't know what time we have to get up. I know we have to get up before, like, at 6, because it's saying that it starts at 8:45, and then like their Facebook event shows it starts at 8:45, but at their but the email they sent me says I need to be ready by 9, or well, by 9:30, because that's what it originally started. So I don't know. So, but we're supposed, Mom wants to get there at least 7, because on the email it says to be there, the unloading and setting up will last till 7 to 9, and have it ready by 9:30. So I think we're gonna be getting up at 6, then trying to get there at least before then, but then we have to stop and get some snacks and drinks and all that. But yeah, I just want to give y'all just an update. We are here at the hotel, so we also, while we were heading here, me and Mom and Rennie played our little, I don't think you can see it with my handwriting, it is called we called it our 50 state game, where we have all the 50 states, and since Nashville is really tend to all its traffic and all that, we just, whenever there's traffic, we'll look around look around and see what cars from where, and see where they all are. And apparently last year's going to Nashville last year's, what, Alabama was with 6, and then I'm looking, and then Indiana was with 4, and then Arizona and Georgia had 2, and then with 1 it was Arkansas, California, Florida, Mississippi, and Ohio, and Wisconsin. Well, this year's was crazy, because this year's the winner was apparently Kentucky with 13, and then Alabama with 10, then Michigan with 8, and then Michigan with 8, and then Illinois with 6, Indiana right behind it with 5, and then Florida, Georgia, and Texas with 3. Oh, and Missouri had 3 too, and then California and Wisconsin had 2, and then Arizona, Arkansas, Louisiana, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, and North Carolina with 1. So it was pretty hectic, and I was surprised that Kentucky had a lot. But then again, Kentucky's really close to here, so I thought honestly Alabama would have won, but apparently not. It came in second. So that's what we did when we were getting here. But Mom and Dayton are out getting pizza. Dad is hanging out in the other room, because Mom got 2 hotel rooms for Dayton and Dad to share, and me, Mom, and Rennie to share. So Rennie's doing Rennie stuff, so we're just waiting for the pizza. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow for today. Wish me luck, or I may show a little bit. No, yeah, I'll worry about all that tomorrow. Today I'm just going to try and relax, because it was really, really stressful all day, because we didn't leave until like what, 4, almost 5, and then we just got here not long ago, like at 6:30. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow.
It's 10 o'clock. We're already here. It's set up. As you can see, we are set up and all that. Mom and Rennie. So we were supposed to get here at 9:30 and we got here a little late, but that's okay. But the event is not over until like 5 maybe, but maybe 6, we don't know, because they gave us 2 different times. So we're just here, me and Mama now, just sitting and just chilling. So yeah, pretty hectic this morning, I would say. So just enjoy some clips probably. Sorry for all the yelling if y'all can still hear, but yeah, I don't know what else to say besides hopefully we do well. We all like guessed on how much I'll make today, so here is all our guests. So yeah, but I'll update y'all every like hour or two. We'll see, just saying how much we made, but we'll do that. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. And just like that, we are back home finally. It's been pretty hectic, I will say. Like literally, last year wasn't this crazy. This year has been so crazy, like crazy. Sorry, for some reason I had to take a deep breath or something. Anyways, I may have not. I said in the last clip, me at the festival, that I'll update y'all during the festival and all that, saying what got sold, how much, where we at, and all that. But I'm gonna have to break it down to you because I have mixed emotion. So yeah, okay, so let me just start from the beginning. Thursday or Friday. I think Friday. Yes, Friday. We ended up getting a rental, electric car rental, so it was good. I can't say anything. It was really good, but Mom have already paid it and all that, like already paid to rent it and all that, few days, like days before it. But when it came to that day, no, I think it was Thursday, she'd pay for it to finally figure out what she wanted to get and all that. Yeah. And then Friday, when we had to go get it, we didn't know we had to do a deposit, because last year we had my dad's truck and Mom's car taken up there. Well, for ever since then until now, Dad's truck has been giving him so many problems that we all didn't think he would have been able to drive it there without it causing problems. So we ended up having to do a rental, and it was okay. It was just crazy about the deposit, and the battery is so, like, it dies so fast, in my opinion. But so that was Friday. When we finally got it, because we had to go, like, I think almost an hour away to go get it. Ended up realizing we can't do a deposit, and they do debit cards. They take debit, and for the deposit was like, I think $200 something. But if you want to do a credit card, it was a $500 deposit. So we had to figure out all the money and all that. We finally figured it out, which was good. And so we had to come all the way back home to get it, because we had to get it from Nana's, which she lives behind us. So we had to get that and then go all the way back there. And then, no, we had to get cash and all that from her. And then we had to go to, I think, Walgreens to put it on the card. And it was giving Mom trouble and all that. So we had to get it so my uncle had to help get a little bit and all that. So, but eventually we finally got the money on the card and then went to go get the rental. We finally got the rental around Rennie got out of school. So we got Rennie after school. Came back here, finally loaded the car and everything up. We ended up doing starting with mom's car, our usual car. We ended up putting, because I did not take pictures, so I did not show you what the load up looked like. So just picture it. We had my big table that I'm on right now. I had my 2 stands, my wagon, the canopy, and the chairs. And Dayton and Dad was driving them, and Mom was driving the rental, which had my vending machine, my 4 totes, and the cooler, and I think that's it. I did not carry a lot like I did last year. So the setup was like the loading the car was really fast, and unloading the car was really fast too. But yeah, that's all we did. And then Friday, that when we finally got there, I think we got there around 6. But yeah, Friday was so hectic and crazy. I didn't really vlog, so I did just film us driving there, as you just saw. Trying to think. We did also end up playing our little game. Me, Mom, and Rennie. We made up a game where I write. I think I showed in the other clip too. Me at the hotel, me showing me. Anyways, I gotta fix it with one hand. I got this, guys. Anyways, it can be like this. It's called our 50 state game, where I had written down all the 50 states, and because with Nashville being a big city, there's always like traffic and all that. So we always, whenever there's traffic or it's slow and it's taking like a long line and all that, just trying to get to it, we always end up, even we leave home, we always end up playing our 50 state game, where we just look at everyone's license plate. Oh yeah, by the way, it's a paintbrush. But yeah, we always play that. We played it last year too. I didn't really added up every single tally mark that I did with every state and see how many were not Tennessee. But last year there wasn't a lot. This year was crazy. There was a lot. As in going there was so many. This was literally, hold on, let me flip it. This was this year, going to Nashville. Like, do y'all see that? Sorry for the wrinkled paper. No, this was coming home. Yeah, no, going to Nashville. And then on the back, I did us heading home. Do y'all see that? Yeah, whenever we were going to Nashville, Kentucky won. Like, literally had 13. And coming home, Alabama had 13. I think 13. 13? 13. Yep, 13. So we had that. So we were all entertained and all that. Okay. Hotel too. Last year we did not, whenever Mom bought the hotel at a different hotel that we did, we went to a different hotel instead of this one we went to this year. This year Mom had to do a deposit, and she bought 2 rooms and she had it paid off online. Like last year, she did the same thing. Didn't have to do a deposit. This year, this hotel, deposit. So, yeah. So, yeah, Friday was just so freaking hectic, and we were all worn out. I just did that little clip, and that was it. Because then after that, I think we got Little Caesars, just ate a little bit, talked and all that, trying to figure out what we're doing, how the rundown for tomorrow and all that, when we need to leave and all that. So then we ended up going to sleep. Yesterday. Now we can talk about the festival. Sorry, I had to research. Okay. The festival. I have mixed opinions. Last year it was so phenomenal. I made, like, if I don't remember, I made last year almost $500. I made $463 in total. That's how much, with all the payments and all that. And this year I had a square reader, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll get more sales because some of the people that I would have bought something had a card. This year I had a square reader, so I was thinking, ooh, I may have more sales. And also I had my vending machine that would probably bring, like, have little kids come wanting to play and all that. So I had quarters already. People just gave me $1 and I gave them a quarter. So literally I don't know if that counts as $2 because I used my own dollar and my own 4 quarters and their dollar, and they gave me their $1. So I don't know. Anyways, and I also, last year, another thing last year, I would have made a lot too if I had an Hitachi. I had one Hitachi, and after someone bought that, everyone wanted one. Like, literally, everyone kept asking. Like, if they had one, they were going to get 2 if they had Hitachi. Someone had 2 already and asked for Hitachi, and I didn't have it, so if I had it, they would have gotten 3. So, this year I had 10. I made 10 duplicates. Not even one have sold. And I'm going to put right now, this is all of what sold what, how many sold on what show, the most of. Because after I film this, I am definitely going to look through all my totes, because when we were loading everything up to leave, with the heat and the sun and it being glass, one of them broke. So I don't know what all broke, if it's just one or just what. And I wanted to count and write down in my little notebook, because I do have a little thing, as you can probably see right here. It's the list of characters I need to remake, and it's all the shows that I do, and I'll write down what I need to paint from them. But I think, from what I remember, I know people have bought 6 JJK. But no, I don't think 6. I think I have to look, because I did accidentally put one with my Attack on Titans and I just saw it. So I think there was 5 that sold and 7 that wasn't. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I honestly think that I want to say Naruto. I don't think Naruto has sold a lot. I don't think One Piece has sold a lot. And okay. This excites me. This made my day. So last year, I made 12 Attack on Titan, right? 12 characters from Attack on Titan. The ones, like, characters that I thought that's really popular, that I thought people would like. Last year, no one has not bought them. No one hasn't even looked at them. I mean, they have, talked, people, I hear people walk by and just say, oh, that's so-and-so and all that. Anyways, but yeah, no one hasn't bought it. This year, someone has bought 1 Attack on Titan. Which, I know it's just 1, but still, I had it since last year. Someone finally got it, so, because I was just going to see if anyone buys any, and if they don't this year, I'm not going to, sell any and just not care for it. But someone has bought it, so I'm going to give my Attack on Titan a second chance for next year at the Cherry Blossom. I am doing it again. I think it's also because, one, it was really, thunderstorming almost every week this week, just leading up to the Cherry Blossom event. And 2, it was really cold. I think it stayed in the 50s, and then I knew after 12 or 1, I may get some sales. That's what ended up happening. So, but anyways, money problem. Not problem. I mean, I did okay. I did pay off the thing, so I did make my money back for paying it. But I thought I would have at least made $300, but I was hoping with my vending machine, my duplicates of Itachi. I also told them. A lot of people have asked if I do commissions. I do, and I told them I do, and I gave them my business card and told them where to find it and all that. So I may end up getting a few commissions. I am hoping I do, but I don't know yet because I have not looked. I'm gonna wait until the end of this month just to see. So, anyways, trying to think, what was I gonna say? The money. But yeah, I thought I would have made at least 300 because if I think about it, I have 10 duplicates of the Itachi and they're $15 each. That would have been 150 right there if I sold all of them. But I ended up only making 227, which to me, I was a little bummed out because I thought I would have made at least over 300, but I didn't. But I have to realize that just because I did really good the first time I went doesn't mean I'll do good every time. But I say I'm now at that point okay with it because it's still money. I still made over $100, so I'm still proud of myself there for doing it. I am still doing it next year too, so we're good. But yeah, it was just, and I was trying to film it, but every time I wanted to, I didn't get scared. I just didn't know when was the right time to record because every time I wanted to record, there was always someone looking around or about to ask a question and all that. So it was busy, just having viewers and all people viewing it and looking and walking around and all that. I did end up eating some. This is what I ate. It was so good. It was, I can't remember what they called it, but it is fried vegetables with fried rice and teriyaki chicken. It was so good. It was so good. But yeah, I think that's it. There's not really to talk about. It was just, okay. Now I'm just gonna really talk. The event itself, it was great. It seemed like there was more artist vendors there because like I said in the first ever clip I was talking about the event, I said that there's a section for like the sumo wrestling and then the acrobats and all that, and it was right smack in the middle, but they moved it and had other booths there, so it seemed like it was pretty big. And I honestly didn't really think with all the rain and all that and the cold, a lot of people were there. Turns out a lot of people went. But the event itself, it's always good. I think it's just me thinking, oh, I'm going to make this. I want to make this since I make all this, since I have this. Next time I know not to think at least if I make back the space, which I'm gonna do it again to get that discount off, because usually it's 160, but I paid it early and did a 110 because they give you an option to do that. So I'm gonna do that this year again, and I think they have the application open for it, or the email will send to you, I think around September or August. I can't remember, but one of those two. But I feel like it was, and see, there was a lot of, like, we had a lot of oopsie daisies, aka problems. I think it was because it was getting really cold. Well, it was getting cold and then hot. Everyone was just feeling all weird. Everyone was getting upset about something. So, other than that, other than that, it was great. I did ended up it'll usually like take me a minute to, you know, get used to talking to people. But as soon as like the first one came, I was just up. I could not sit down because my lower back was bothering me. But if I stand up too long, my knees start hurting. So, but I think I ended up doing good. And I'm really hoping, because it's always like going to be a 50-50 chance of someone actually going to do it. Especially if they're like, want to, you know, buy something and all that. When people ask if I do commissions and I tell them, yeah, here's my business card, just go to here, go there, and it's going to be right there. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. But like I said, I'm just going to at least wait until the end of this month. Probably the last day. But other than that. So yeah. And then now, today. We had to get out. We had to leave the hotel at I think 11. So we did yesterday morning and today, we went down to the lobby and ate the free, like, the breakfast and all that they had. And we didn't do it last year. We did it this year though. So it was good though. I seen one of my old teachers from high school, like my freshman. He was my freshman algebra, so it was nice to say hi to them. But we also had to go, of course, charge the rental, because Saturday night I think it was on down to 30%. And so we had to, me, Mom, and Ray went somewhere to charge it, and it was so slow. And because it said like to 100%, it will take 9.5 hours to get to fully charged. So we ended up just getting it at least to like 40 something or something like that, at least 45 or something. And then went back to the hotel at like around 11 o'clock, almost 11 last night. And today we ended up going to this little, like, the shopping, like, is it like a shop? Okay, it's a shopping, I think a shopping strip, where it just has like different shops in a row. Because it had Target and then Ross, Best Buy, Marshalls, and BAM, like, all together. So yeah. They had it charged, and Mom charged it there, and it was, I think, at 30 or no, not 30. I think 30 or 40, either 30 or 40. I can't remember. It's been a day, but we ended up just letting it charge, and all of us just walked around Target. I got a little mystery Hello Kitty thing, and it was a cinnamon roll. I have it. Here is she, little cinnamon. It's one of those like stress things. I have been fidgeting with the cinnamon a lot, so that's good. But yeah, we also just walked around and took some pictures with a big guitar that was apparently out in front of between Target and Best Buy. So, and now we're here at home finally. But yeah, I'm gonna probably, like I said, work on figuring out how many from each show sold, and write down all the characters I need to paint and all that. I am not going to do the Sundrop Festival, which I don't think I accidentally put it in here and have it ready, because I also I'm gonna have to do something else with it. I am not doing the Sundrop Festival because Mom honestly told me that I may not do good, and honestly, frankly, she may be right. I'm not going to probably do it, because it's going to be like $150 just to do it. But this is from last year. I'm doing a festival journal where I just write like the pros and cons about how I feel about the festival and the overall thing. And this is from last year, April 13th. Literally a year ago. Y'all see it? So yeah, I have written down how I feel about it and what I rated it. I rated it 11 out of 10, that event, because it was good. It was good. I may rate, and I'm gonna probably rate this one because it's not their fault, that the weather messed it up. Like, the music was good, the food was great, the people were super nice. I may just go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10, but could be better. I'm not going to blame the weather on them and all that, but yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be probably working on that too, and I think that's it. Like I said, I have really not done a lot. Have not done a lot today, or well, this whole weekend. It's been, like I said, pretty hectic, so that's why I haven't really recorded, but I am hoping my next event, since it's not this Sundrop Festival, it is this one, the Pulaski Pride, on September 27th. So I'm hoping that, though. We'll see. But I think that's it. Like I said, there's nothing really for me anything else to say. I'm just gonna probably have to figure out what to do, because since I already had my I already put the Sundrop Festival on it, I'm not gonna do it, so yeah. But I think that's it. I'm trying to think too. I think that's it. But yeah. I will, I told myself, because with Pulaski Pride being like a small festival in a small town, they posted a thing where they're having trouble finding a sponsor to even have the event, so they are not 100% sure if they're going to have it or not. They really want to, and they're going to try with all their best ability to try and do a Pride Pulaski festival. And if they do, I told myself, if they succeeded and were able to do the event, I am going to record it. Whether I like it or not, I am going to record it. So, yeah. I am telling myself that. I have until September, so. And Dad was talking, me and Dad are planning on trying to get me into Oktoberfest, where I can sell. I know this is going to look bad. I don't care. This. I wanted to put this up because it's my new sticker sheets and some art prints. As y'all see that they're ghost sticker sheets from different seasons. So we got the Halloween and Valentine's Day, and also Rock Lee and Tintin being the greatest themselves. They are my painting. I want to turn my glass paintings, like just that alone, into an art print. Because I think because I can't make a lot of duplicates of every single one, but I can make duplicates of them being small and all that. So I'm thinking about starting to do, I'm not going to probably merge into just doing art prints. I am still going to stick to doing glass paintings too, but if somebody wants, the painting to be a print, if they want a glass painting and also a print of it, I could do this. So that is something that I have been working on. I have finished my sticker sheets. I have done Christmas and Easter right here, and also just those two, only those 4 for right now. I'm just going to go ahead and say this now. I'm also working on some Pride prints and also some Pride Ghost sticker sheets. That I'm so excited. I have finished the sticker sheets. I am still working on the art prints, trying to think of what I want it to be. I have ideas. I just haven't started the ideas. So, but yeah, I think that is it. Because like I said, it's just been really hectic. That a lot of problems happen here and there. The event not going the way I want it, but I can't help it. I can't control it. It was still a good event. As long as it's been a good event, I'm okay with it. I just need to realize that. But other than that, I think that's it. But yeah, I'm just glad to be home. I am so tired. And also to celebrate my little girl Mocha's birthday. She is now officially, that little turd is officially 1 year old. So I have 2 1-year-olds, Luna and Mocha, and Zeus will be 1 in, I think, either June or August. I can't remember what Mom and Dad said, but still. Yeah. So I hope you at least enjoyed me ranting about it, even though I was supposed to show you a lot, but still. I hope y'all enjoy it. Like I said, I am still going to try and do the Pulaski Pride. If it does happen, I am going to record it, whether I like it or not. But I was also thinking about, doing like a day of my life. I don't know. But yeah, that will be it. So I will hopefully see y'all in the next video. This is not going to be a next episode of the Artist Alley vlog. Artist vendor vlog. I'm just kidding. Probably ain't going to happen. But other than that, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know if y'all can tell, I am out of it because every time I go to Nashville, I'm out of it. So, but yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!